Uh, you think you know everything. You don't. Nor do I. All right. Let's go offline. You probably live in a relatively privileged world if you have internet and you are connected to the entire world. It's really awesome that you have that. It's totally cool. I mean, you have what I predicted back in the 1980s. You have a movie studio at your disponible. You have it available to you where you can talk to not the entire world, but most of it. You don't have to build bombs like Ted Kaczynski. You can go ahead and shit. Okay. You can go ahead and publish whatever the fuck you want to, and you don't have to threaten people with a bunch of bombs or anything, and you can get that shit done. Excellent. That's really cool because you shouldn't, threaten people or be a terrorist or shit like that. But everything Ted Kaczynski wrote about industrial civilization was actually totally true. Now, I can't say everything he wrote was totally true, but he was ahead of his time in predicting the fucked up slavery that you currently live in. So rather than just be a little tool and say, oh, he's bad because he used some bad methods, you could actually read that shit and realize that you're a total slave. And that you support slavery around the world. Even if you're personally a successful person, meaning that you're a better slave master. Because that's what success means to you. Or a lot of people. Hey, where you at? Huh. So, as you think about that, because hopefully you're not just a total dumb fuck who is a weakling that thinks what they're told to believe, and you actually know what epistemology means. Oh, hi, honey. Hi, why are you so nervous? Yeah, sweetie. She was trapped in the house all day. Hi. Oh, do you do? Yeah, and this is really weird for her, so it's not her fault. It's okay. I had to do it. I had to trap her in the house. I had to be an evil fascist motherfucker. Because there was a dangerous place I went to, and she was not welcome. I wish I had some good food, Like, I never have any good food. I just eat the same thing every day. It's totally boring. But it's alright. It's really not a problem. So, I hope that you find a way to promote freedom. And I hope that the way you do it isn't by becoming a person who sells freedom, delusions of freedom. Because I've seen that a lot, People saying, oh, here's how you can do things, and we have this program, and we have this gathering of people, and we have these tours of intentional communities, and we're going to profit off of you because you want freedom. And it's like, nah, fuck all that bullshit. There's better solutions, and I'm working with some people who want to make them, who want to define what it is you want and don't want so you can match up with other people correctly to have a better chance of not having your dream fall the fuck apart. And all these dreams of intentional communities since the 1960s in the U.S., or even kibbutzes, which I'm not an expert on, but they all fail, mostly. And anyone who knows anything about them knows they fail. You know, they become cults or personality cults or sometimes abusive or illegal. And they just have the same 100 issues that make them fail. So don't do those things. Don't be involved with them. Don't support them. I mean, there's people whose names I could say who are selling you freedom. And don't fall for that shit. But do listen to what I'm saying. You need a way to create social contracts with other people that you do agree with. So just saying, oh, I want to get together with a bunch of like-minded people and create a wonderful utopia, fuck that shit. It's not going to work out, okay? They're not like-minded because you didn't do the work to determine whether you were actually like-minded in a more specific way. And this is even true with two people getting together, just even a couple. I mean, people just have lust for each other. They want to fuck each other. Great. Sounds great. But that doesn't mean you should hook up and combine your resources and think you're going to have a relationship until death do you part. Are you delusional? Are you stupid? No, it's not going to fucking happen. I've performed weddings, okay? I'm a good wedding officiant. And I never said in my weddings, till death do you part. Because I know that it's not going to happen. And guess what? Of the 8 or so weddings I've officiated, none of them are still together. That's just not how shit usually works, statistically speaking. And so you can love someone, you can care about them, and you should build them up, and you should have a wonderful time, and you should also plan that you should have a comfortable breakup. Like, things change. Some people want kids. Some people want to do more drugs or not. Some people want to hook up with other people and have a polyfidelitous relationship, which I'm a big fan of, by the way. I think it's a good way to go. That's a complicated topic for many of you, I know. You still believe in monogamy, but you also then believe in infidelity, because that goes along with monogamy. So it's fake monogamy. There's no monogamy. It's serial monogamy. Over and over. And your heart will be broken over and over. That's terrible for you. It's been terrible for me. I mean, I thought someone might love me, that they might want me, and I could trust them. No, that's not how shit works. Sorry. But maybe we can figure out social contracts that make sense so that we can be together with people for a time and we can build each other up and we can also have them building us up and we can be more financially sustainable. We can leave when we want to. We don't have to be victims of other people. It doesn't matter, men, women, whatever. All this gender bullshit war, we can skip all that. Let's build men and women both up. And there's a big issue, and I know it. You're going to think of it. It's the kids. We must protect the kids. And you're right. We must protect the kids. We don't have to do that by censoring everyone or destroying society to protect the kids. But we can protect the kids by, well, I'm not totally figured out on that, okay? I don't have kids myself. So you're welcome to comment. But, I almost think there should be a trust fund for the kids. And I hate trust fund little fuckers traveling the world for free, taking advantage of other people. I've hosted a bunch of them. But I do think that if you're going to pay for children, which often becomes a legal battle at the end of a relationship, and I'm against that. That's just ugly and gross. And it enslaves men usually, and it enslaves people in general. And it breaks partnerships up in ugly, ugly ways. But instead, you could maybe, and I'm just, spitballing here, maybe you could have a thing where if you're involved with a woman who has a kid, and I'm being sexist here, okay, like women stereotypically own the kid. That's what the legal system supports. But maybe if you're involved with the woman, you're paying into the trust fund for the kid. Is that radical? Really? I don't know if it is. Not sure. Okay, I don't have this shit all figured out. But I want the kids to be taken care of. I want them to not be abused. I don't want any, age gap marriages with underage kids just because the law allows for it in a fringe case. Like weird Mormon sex that'd be SECTS, sex, not sex, but sexa. How do you say that shit? Anyway, but no. I'm not suggesting any of that bullshit, okay? Skip all that. Don't do it. And a lot of those weird cults, they kick out the dudes and they keep the women, and the women are either in a privileged position or oppressed, depending on your point of view, but it doesn't seem good to me. I want everyone in a community to be able to leave, to be able to be successful, regardless of gender, and that they all win. And they might join another family, or they might just leave entirely, whatever. But I want people to win. I want them to be powerful and free. I think we can agree on that, right? Can we? Can we agree on that? Anyway, I'm tired, and I'm going to go sleep. I'm not really, that's a lie. I'm going to read some shit, and then go to sleep. Good luck to you. I hope you understand that we got to protect people and break away from all of the culture that we were indoctrinated into, and not create a new one that is oppressive. So, good luck. Bye-bye.